telling us you're kind of in love with him now?
A little bit, but like in a very healthy, mature way. Like I love it when he's with his daughter because he's a nice dad, and I love hearing him talk about his wife because he loves her so much, and like I love how he appreciates people and shows appreciation. So I'm like, I could have fallen in love with you, you big idiot. Like, could have been me. I could have been Mrs. Executive Director.
Oh dear. Let me give this little video a share. Hello.
What are you muttering about, bud?
I'm sharing this thingy for people to, everyone loves popping in on a surprise improv thing on a Thursday night when you don't tell them about it. It brings in the crowds.
Really does.
I know my dad's probably already here. Hello, Richard. Ugh.
Richard.
I've never done that.
Father.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Let's all say our dad's names on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Richard.
There we go. Hi, Dad.
Not us both having dad's name Mike.
What?
No, that's not your dad's. No, your dad's name's Mike.
My dad's name is Mike.
He just said Mike.
My dad's name is Mike.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I said that. I was like, not us both having dad's name Mike, and then I was like, oh no. But then I was like, no, your dad's name Mike.
Mm-hmm. It was there.
Do you feel like your dad fits his name?
Yeah. Any of us?
Yeah, my dad's a Mike for sure.
I think so.
Yeah, my dad's a Scott, definitely.
Yeah.
My dad also looks like Jeff Foxworthy. Like Jeff Foxworthy would play my father in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's your mom's name?
Kathy.
Oh.
And then people think my name is Catherine. And I'm like, no, sir. My name is Caitlin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Caitlin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I think all the Katies I know are Caitlins.
A lot. I know a lot of Catherines who go by Katie.
I was gonna say
it's a region, but
I don't. I think it's a mix of both because I can think of a couple of each off the top of my head.
You know, now that I think about it, they all go by Kate. They don't go by Katie.
Oh.
Like, I cannot imagine Catherine Rossi going by Katie.
Oh my goodness.
What about Catherine Zeta-Jones? Katie Zeta-Jones?
Katie Zeta-JD?
That just sounds like a sorority. Rush Katie Zeta-Jones.
Katie Hahn. Like,
ooh.
She could, you know what? Catherine Hahn could be a Katie.
She could be. That one works.
That one works.
That hits.
Yeah. My mom's Leanne.
Leanne? And what's her maiden name?
Nade.
We're trying to break into some bank accounts right now.
Her maiden name was Leanne K. Nade. No, that's not true. What's her middle name? Oh, Lord, what's my mama's middle name?
Uh-oh.
Hey. No, what is it? Oh, my Lord.
I'm so sorry, Miss.
She had a double barrel name.
The problem is, well, I said that so confidently, but then I'm nervous because I have an Aunt K, but I feel like her middle name is K.
Let's call it right now.
I will. My favorite thing, though,
is... I'm sure David's watching this, right? Or Jamie. One of the two's got to be watching right now.
Jamie hasn't watched in a minute. He fell off because that's classic brother behavior. But what was I going to say? My favorite thing, though, is because her name is Leanne, it's LE_ANNE. And so her nickname has always been La because it's LA. Yeah. And that's what her grandkids call her and her sisters, and I love it so much.
Does she like Lola?
My dad's name is Pops. That's what his grandkids call him, is Pops.
That's so cute.
Yeah. And what was the name of your first pet, Jonathan?
Atticus.
And the street that you were born on?
Elementary school.
Oh God!
Favorite food.
It's some church road. I can't remember the name of the church. Lord, I'm gonna have to I should call my mom and be like, "Hey, for reasons I can't explain, what's your middle name and what was the name of the road?"
I always have to ask my mom what hospital I was born in. I can't remember why it always comes up as some sort of documents, but I never remember. I think it's Baltimore, or like what city it was in. I think it's Baltimore. Maybe it was York. Of course, it's one of the two. I don't know.
We're just setting you all up for identity theft right now.
Yeah, as someone who works for a cyber
socials got.
I know what hospital I was.
We got nothing to lose.
Was Palmyra Medical, but not the Palmyra up here. It's actually in Albany, Georgia. But I don't remember.
Born and bred in Corbin, Kentucky. I'm a Corbin Redhound.
Corby.
Bitch.
Does you say your dad looks like Jeff Foxworthy? Does he
yes.
has he? Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Could you give us some of your dad right now?
Well, let's see. What's something my dad? He goes. My dad was also raised very conservative, and he likes a lot of Andy Griffith. But my dad can do a pretty decent British accent now because he's been watching BritBox on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
But it's fascinating to see his like, but he gets a little nervous about it. So then it comes out like this, and then I'm like, Dad, I know you can do it better than this.
Calm down, relax, just me.
Anderson Memorial Church Road. I remember it's wild because I remember moving into the house that we live in currently. I was 3.
The pecan farm.
It's a
pecan orchard.
It's an old pecan orchard.
Pecan orchard. Wow.
I forget that they grow on trees. Like, that's bananas to me. Bananas also shouldn't be grown on trees.
No, that is also very true.
Does it feel like? Do they feel more bushy?
Pineapples come out of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That feels wrong. I feel like pineapples should be on trees.
Like coconuts.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But did you know palm trees ain't even actually trees? They're a type of bush.
Well, I think technically trees are all kind of related to they're all just like overgrown bushes. I think.
Well,
My wife tells me about
palm
stuff.
Palm trees don't have rings, you know?
Is that the thing?
They have a woody exterior.
Do you know what else grows on trees that I found surprising?
Money.
Dates.
Dates? What do you think dates were in?
I don't know. I felt like, because, they get like the raisin treatment all the time. I thought they would be on vines or something.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
That's fair.
They're on trees and they're like bright orange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I went to a date ranch in Nevada and had a date shake. That's the worst thing I've ever eaten in my entire life.
That sounds awful.
Was the last time you had a date shake?
Come on.
I want you to know that it took me entirely too long to understand that there was a joke being made. I was like, have I had another?
Have I talked about that before? It's like something I wouldn't try twice.
I want you to know it's the first time, the time in my life when if anyone asked me, when's the time in your life you have unequivocally been bamboozled, it would be that, because it was my first week on the road with Missoula. And we asked all the kids in the show, we were like, what's something we have to do while we're in town? And they're like, you need to go to the date farm. We drove out there. It was a journey. I am telling you. We were in a rental car, a little sedan that our on-the-road trainer had rented. It was awful. And we were, driving through mountains. And it's like out west. So it was like desert mountains. You know what I mean? And anyway, we go out in the middle of nowhere, and the place was originally an oasis for people traveling out west, and then they made it a date farm. And they were like, you have to have a date shake. It's so good. And I was like, okay, cool. And we did. And it, no joke, was just vanilla ice cream and little bits of a date, just mixed together with a little bit of milk, and they called it a milkshake. No. And it was the worst thing ever, because you would drink the milkshake and it would be vanilla ice cream, and then it would just feel like a booger was in your mouth. Yeah. And you would just have to and you'd sip a little bit more, and then it'd be. And so we walked around this beautiful date farm, and it's the three of us just being like. So we go back in, and our trainer, who's the sweetest girl ever. Her name is Elaine Friend. I adore her. She goes up telling her, she goes, so what's in these date shakes? Like, this is so interesting. And the girl, so proud of herself, was like, vanilla ice cream and chopped up dates. And I mean, still, like, even at the end of the week, people are like, well, what'd you do? And we're like, we went to the date ranch. And they were like, did you try date shake? And they were like, yeah, well, it's delicious, isn't it? I was like, So I'm convinced that either those people have like been conditioned to believe that it's good, or that girl behind the counter did not know what she was doing.
She was like, it's my first day. How hard could it be?
Yeah. That was,
well, you know what I've been conditioned to think is good?
The IT crowd.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Improv Technology. That's us. My name is Jeff Wolfall. I am your host, and tonight I am joined by three of my favorite improvisers on the planet. And let me introduce them to you right now. First off, the kid who's too excited to clean the chalkboard erasers. It's Jonathan Handley.
That's Katie. What are you? I was like, that's.
I thought it would be me. I would love to do that shit.
Did we all identify with this one?
Really is all of you.
I love helping.
Next up, the kid who pierced her ears in class out of boredom. It's Katie Hope Noble.
Listen, I didn't do that, but one time I did pull out a baby tooth.
Out of your
I was
ear?
like, I'm bored.
Bored self-mutilation. Who doesn't? And then finally, the kid who got caught smoking in the bathroom, but not what you think. It's Mike Garland.
No, I was a good boy. I was such a good boy. I would get so
we're going to
mad.
do some improv for you all tonight.
There.
What that means is that everything from this point forward, and clearly everything that's already happened, none of them had any idea what it was. I have only the faintest idea of a sketch of an outline of what I intend to happen. And as anyone who's watched the show in the past knows, what I want to happen doesn't matter. So,
Yay.
Good self-awareness there, Jeff.
Thank you. Are you all ready to do some improv?
Yeah.
I'm ready for my DoorDash to get here.
Your
need
DoorDash cookies.
I love
Well, while you're waiting for your DoorDash, we'll get started with our first game, which is a game that we call Questions on the Alphabet. We have taken two classic improv games and smashed them together.
I hate this game. I helped birth it, and I hate it.
So bad. I'm so bad at this.
My mother
Just
says
like
I do
most
all the
parents.
Oh.
Two of them are going to be up. They're going to have to do a scene where they can only speak in questions, and each line has to begin with the next consecutive letter of the alphabet. And if they make a statement, or they don't use the correct next letter of the alphabet, or if they hesitate for too long, they are out. So to get you all started, we're going to start with Mike and Katie. You are going to be at the beach. And that suggestion came to us from Darian Claypool. So in Darian's honor, we're going to start on the letter D. So Jonathan's going to leave. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to leave. And action.
Do you hear the dunes talking?
You ain't they loud?
For certain, do shit.
Oh, Katie's out.
Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. What was the prompt?
We're on the beach. We're on the dunes. It's hot.
Oh, we're on the beach. We're on the beach.
G.
Oh, what
We're on
letter are
G.
we on?
We're on G. We're on G. It's G.
G. Gene, is that Deborah over there?
Hank, it could be, but does he have his usual hat on?
Is he normally wearing a hat?
Just noticing now.
Out. On K.
Kahlua pina colada?
Look at you.
My, what a fine day, ain't it?
Now's when you ask.
Only shit.
Oh, you don't like that?
Peanuts are a good source of protein.
That's a statement.
Questions normally end in a question mark, right?
Really?
Sorry, did you not hear me the first time?
Oh, truly, I couldn't.
I do not know what that was.
Underwater scuba diving, right?
Verily?
Well, you're at the dock of the beach. I assume you'd be here for underwater scuba diving, right?
That was all of a statement, and you just added right at the end.
I don't have anything for that.
Xavier, what's going on?
You don't know?
Zoons! Bye.
Last one.
Aren't you the lifeguard?
Babe, could you keep it down?
Could you save my son?
Do I look?
Everyone, aren't you looking at him?
Friday is tomorrow, isn't it?
And that's the game.
I really just wanted to hear out of Jonathan a big bitch. Bitch.
Like, listen, Debbie, I saw your thing before, and I was really trying not to do the thing where we make a statement and follow it by right, and that makes that game so difficult. Because then I feel like what I do is I do the opposite. Like, I just fill in some sort of like name or descriptor or something to fit the letter, and follow it with a comment, and then just ask a like random question. Which that feels like cheating too. So I don't. There's no way to win anything.
I need to expand my X letter vocabulary.
This would be a fun game to like practice in like what are they called? Interrogative words or interrogatives?
Interrogative statements.
Yep. I went to school.
You went to school.
I went to Corbin High School.
I got C's. I was a straight A student for most.
C's did get great.
So you get the great.
If you all want to help pay for Jonathan's speech therapy, you can Venmo us at the IT Crowd.
Or if you want to help pay for DoorDash cookies, which we've all done. We've all done it.
Yeah, Jonathan, the people want to know, what did you DoorDash?
I DoorDashed.
We are not sponsored by these people.
We're not sponsored by these people. And I was heartbroken by the Taylor Chip Cookie Company because they got rid of my favorite cookies. So I'm trying out a new one called Dirty Dough. And I'm excited because Taylor Chip, you can just buy like individual cookies, but Dirty Dough, you have to buy 4. They only come in a 4, a 6, or 12 pack. So I did 4, and I'm excited to try them because I got a cookies and cream, a reverse, which is like a peanut butter cookie with like fudge in the middle of it, and some chocolate chip cookies. So when they get here, y'all best believe I'm going to eat some of them, and I'll let you know.
Do a good old-fashioned review live on air.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Shockingly so.
But you know what is sponsored? Our next game. Who's it sponsored by?
Fuck.
You all.
One more plug.
Called Dating Video. In this game, they are all going to have to quick change between characters and present a little short dating video like it's the 1980s, and they're going to the mall to record this to just send out to random people. So they're all going to go away for a little bit, and I'm going to thank you all for being here today. It means a lot to us that people still tune in and watch this show. It's so great to see some faces that we haven't seen in a little while. It's so great to see people in the chat that we see all the time. You all mean a lot to us. So thank you for being here. And now we're going to get going with some characters. I'm going to go away now. Bye.
Joyful, joyful, I am single. Please come to church with me. We'll discuss the Bible swiftly, then get nasty under sheet.
Oh, look at the time. Well, thank you so much for stopping by my profile. Something you need to know about me, I'm not as wealthy as I look. Some time ago, I was in a dreadful lawsuit involving workers' compensation. As you can tell, I'm an older gentleman, and I do not value the lives of my employers. And just so, one of them stuffed their hand inside of the bone deboner, and they saw it fit to sue me, even though I clearly said I was going to push them before if they didn't stop. And that shows you I'm a man of my word.
Hey, baby. Feel like taking a gamble? Well, I can deal you in for a round of poker. Hopefully that's what I'll be doing after dinner. Listen, I can be your ace of spades, or I could be the jack of hearts. But either way, you won't have to play 52 pickup with your feelings when I'm done.
Well, hi there. My name is Chevy Carvalet. Now, I'm here to find somebody who loves the engine of a Toyota Camry as much as I do. Now, here's some things you ought to know about me. I only hand wash my car. I've never not once gone to one of them drive-through things. They will eat up your money. Now, something else you should know about me. I've sounded this way since I was 4 years old. We don't know why.
Welcome, weary traveler. You have located my profile. Oh, get closer to the light. Show me your face. Goodness. You're stunning. I need to come. It's cold outside. You must come into my tiny little cabin. It's quite safe, and I'm alone. I've been in these woods for quite some time. I need your warmth. Give me your body. No!
You may be wondering, Jim, why are you holding a roll of bounty in your living room / kitchen combination open area? Well, that's because bounty's not the only quicker picker-upper. Meaning, you get 20 seconds in this video, and I'll pick up either you for a date or your spirits. And if that doesn't work, I'll just go home.
Hi, my name's Alethea. I paint miniature houses for a living. Oh, did this look familiar? It could be the home that you and I share together. I'll shout at you from across the house with my boisterous voice, and you'll be lulled to sleep by simple whispers and dreams of little kitty cats running around our house. For it is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard.
Howdy, partner. Let me get good. Let me get straight to the point. I'm a leather daddy. I'm not here for love. I'm not even here for sex. I'm here for you to hit me really hard.
S'mores! S'mores! S'mores. Well, hello there. My name is You Need a Biscuit. And, ooh, I just thought, I'd jump on here to over 60, but still frisky, and see what I could find. Now, one thing about me is I do have 7 cats. I've got 9 grandchildren and a couple of felonies. But my grandkids keep me young. Running from the police keeps me agile. And going to church keeps me humble.
And that's the game.
I
Yay.
guess
Was that?
they're all 10s in my book.
Yeah.
Listen, when you pulled up that little house and you were like, this could be our home, I lost my mind.
This is the Christmas house that I never put away. It stays out all year round.
Yay.
Keep the festive season in your heart and on your desk.
Well, every
Also-
time I'm like, maybe this will be the year I turn it into a haunted house, and it never is.
Oh.
And Mike, you as the leather daddy would work on me. Not in the way you'd think.
But he likes the idea of hitting you.
Mhm.
Ride 'em, cowboy. Damn it.
Listen, Orville Peck does a cover of Pink Pony Club, and he's got this big, deep Elvis voice. So he's like, "Girl, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl." And I don't know, it does it for me. I was like, I'll be a pink pony girl. Orville Peck calls me that.
Oh, just
I
that.
want y'all to know that, like,
Oh, mama.
Chapel Roan is the first time that.
What? Are you your cookies
They're
here?
here. They're here. Go. Go. Go.
You're in a blanket.
Let me take
No,
my.
I dare you to answer the door in that.
Let me take my shawl.
Gets the stairs so sweaty.
When I was a little girl, my mother would take me to Church Dance, which is a weaving place in eastern Kentucky, and they make the most beautiful handmade softest shawls. So anytime I think of a shawl, I automatically think of this like decadent buttery fabric, and you can like watch them weave it. It was really cool.
Wow.
Yeah. That's my inheritance right there. Wait, sorry. Go back to the cookies.
Okay.
Show me what you got.
Oh,
Man, the chocolate chip is divine. Hang on.
Whoa, you said those were going to be small.
I thought they were going to be small.
they look like muffin tops.
All right, this is all
Yeah.
I'm saying. If I sit here through the course of this and eat all 4 of them, I don't want any fucking lip from none of you.
You're not getting it from me.
Can we, if we get a chance, can you grab a knife and, or oh yeah, just do a little pull apart
Yeah,
for us
yeah.
on one of those suckers?
Oh, this is
Cross
soft.
section.
See, hold it up higher.
Higher.
Oh, this is gonna be delicious.
Is this the cook? Is this just the cookie dough?
Just the chocolate chip?
Let me
Show,
see what
show
this
us
is.
the middle.
Nice and soft.
Oh,
Oh,
It's a nice soft cookie.
is that like? Oh my god! When you make cookies, not like when you buy cookies, but when you make like cookie dough, like Nestle Toll House,
yeah.
and you get them out of the oven, and they set just long enough to be cool, but they have that like they hold their texture, but they're still soft, but they have that. That's exactly what this tastes like.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful ooey gooey cookie.
I think I'm part Santa Claus with how much I love cookies. Like,
Yeah.
We've all got a little Santa in us.
Do you have a favorite like Chicagoland cookie spot?
Nicole Cupo. No, I know. You know what? I've not explored the cookie scene on Chicago that much, but Nicole did make me these pumpkin chocolate chip cookies for my birthday. She sent me home with a bag, and there are not many left.
Nice.
So they're so soft, and she uses it's not milk chocolate, but it's also not dark chocolate, so it just must be a higher cocoa milk chocolate.
Like Hershey's Special Dark, which isn't enough cocoa to actually be dark chocolate.
Maybe, and it's
Is
like
that what the Special Dark is?
Too.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Oh, maybe like a 60%.
I think the perfect chocolate chip in a homemade chocolate chip cookie are the mini chips, though. I feel like you get more bang for the buck and more cookie more chocolate per cookie.
Okay. Now I chop up chocolate bars when I make my cookies.
Jeff, you are competing for my boss on who I love the most right now. Wait, this changes things.
Wait, maybe
I made a lot of cookies for Jonathan when he was right out of the hospital.
Two things Jeff made: cookies and lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that
That
lasagna.
tracks. You've got the hands for a lasagna.
Oh yeah, show me them lasagna hands, Jeff.
Big Italian hands.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: Jeff's lasagna is not at all traditional. Like it has carrots in it, does it not?
That's a traditional ragu that you would make for a lasagna.
Well, don't talk to me about that shit. I just know tomato. Like hell. Anyway, that's not my ragu. My ragu comes in a can.
Officer, that's not my ragu.
But it would have it had prosciutto in it. Oh my god, it was so good. My family was like in love with that lasagna. Specifically, my oldest brother, Jamie. Damn, that was a good cookie.
All right.
Which one are you gonna go for next?
Oh, I don't know. I think the cookies and cream. I'll tear it open and we'll get a peek at it.
Thank you. Because you started with a chocolate chip. You get to end with a chocolate chip if you want.
30 more minutes of watching Jonathan eat all 4 of these cookies.
If you want to see more of it, then most of the IT crew.
That's some cream filling.
That looks like a marshmallow fluff or something.
Oh, I hope it's not. I don't care for marshmallow fluff.
You don't care for marshmallow? I love marshmallow.
It's got to just be like the Oreo.
I also don't like marshmallow.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like it as much as the chocolate chip, but it is still good, and it is like an icing. Like
Oh, nice. William, the pyrotechnician, bets a date shake would go pretty well with those cookies.
Oh, William. I need milk.
Nice.
I hope that William is watching this from like above the mac and cheese booth right now.
Just chilling.
Yeah. All right. Once Jonathan gets back, are you all ready to do some more improv?
Yeah, I guess. Whatever.
I guess if we have to.
I think it was all just leading up to Jonathan eating these cookies.
Yay! We're more entertaining than nothing. That's
Yeah.
what that tells me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Are.
Yeah.
Well, what's the next game, Papa?
Yeah. What do we
The
got?
next game that we're going to do is a game that we call Whose Line. In this game, these three are going to be acting out a scene at various times. There are lines that you all submitted during the week that I will make them have to say. So to get them started, the suggestion for this one comes to us from Brianna Bloomer and roommate Nikki. Thank you, Brianna and Nikki. You are all in a greenhouse. And that's all you need from me. And action.
Wait, what game is this?
Whose line?
Oh,
Oh my goodness, these all are looking lovely this season. Have you seen the roses?
I have seen the roses, but I really have been drawn to the daisies lately, and I'm also not fulfilled with our sex life anymore.
It's not in front of the help, darling. Not in front of the help. Actually, maybe it's good that they're here. Yeah.
If you'd like, we can keep on with the tour. I mean, you all haven't signed the paperwork yet to buy this house. It's just...
I think show us your nicest flower that will make her respect me a little bit more.
I would love to see a family that really respects him.
We would love to see that.
And I don't want to see like a marigold or a pansy. Those are easy. I know that you've had this greenhouse in your family for generations. You might as well be one with the house, but prove it.
Well,
prove it.
It's well, here's the thing. As you might have noticed on the inscription by the front door that said, "Who runs the world? Girls." This is an entirely female-led greenhouse. So there is nothing but respect for women here. And I actually have a couple irises in the back that only bloom every 3 years.
You know what they say about irises in flower language? May I have 10,000 marbles, please? Which, in its original Greek, it means something pretty special.
It does. It does. And maybe once, since they do only hire women here, maybe you'll stop mooching off of my money and get a job here someday. Just like it's like my mother always said, you know, she would always say, "As God is my witness, I'll never be hungry again." She also mooches off of my money. She
wants me to stop. I am truly spending him out of house and home. But, you know, your mother may have left you with that bit of wisdom, but my grandmother's neighbor once said through a haze of cigarette smoke, "Look at all those chickens."
Oddly enough, along with the 30 acres out back, it does come with a working farm and 2 full baths.
2 baths. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Do you use the bathrooms?
Yes, do you?
Do you use
I have, and I find them delightful. So I mean, it's they were listed on the listing as "We are the weirdos, mister," which is really sort of encapsulating this entire property. You know, we've really put a lot into 3.5 acres.
Everyone here has been peculiar.
So sorry.
Go on, dear. Go on, dear. Trample over me again.
Oh, I'd love to. I do find your security system a bit odd. I mean, the password is a little convoluted, don't you think? I mean, let's see if I can remember it. It's Jeff is the host with the mouse.
I don't know who could remember that.
Yes, and remember that E is a 3 and each O is a number 0.
Very peculiar. Very peculiar. Is there? It's so something. Go, dear. Do you have anything to say?
No, I've forgotten it all. It's the medicine.
And that's the scene.
It's the medicine.
It's the medicine. You and this fan, like Ryan O'Hara.
It is very warm, and my AC is just a touch loud. So I hope you don't
turn
mind.
on the AC.
I am a pioneer woman, Jeff.
Okay,
Rage
Woman.
the planet over here.
Do you think I'd be doing this show without the AC going?
I don't feel bad about it.
When you originally said that the AC was loud, I thought that you were using the fan to cover the sound of the AC, and it didn't make any sense to me.
You're so beautiful.
She's batting the sound waves away.
How does that help, though?
Not that we are perfect in our improv here, but I did a terrible thing in improv. I didn't listen to the last sentence you said before I spoke for the first time, and I realized that your last sentence was, "We shouldn't say that in front of the help," and then I was like, "Real estate agent."
Well, you know, Jonathan, as I learned in my improv class, listening is important.
How do the people at home know this, Jeff?
If they follow me on Instagram, they know that I have started taking an improv class, the second one I've ever taken in my life, and I've been getting paid to do improv for over 10 years now. I started directing improv 3 years before that.
It's beautiful. Who's it through?
IO.
IO, beautiful, wonderful.
Which, like, cool theater. Haley and Josh Kahn do a lot of stuff through there. Very nice. It's just very strange starting at level 1.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna have to get there at some point too. It's just like, hey everybody. That's okay though. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but like it was just very funny because like we get in there the first day and we play story and the song monologue song game and like 3-line scenes, and I'm like, okay, here we go.
It's all right to go back to the basics.
All right, it's good.
And it's weird
Fresh.
because I actually found myself like at the beginning of the class I was very nervous
Mm-hmm.
just because of reasons. And so while we were playing story, I caught myself speaking way too fast. I was like motor mouthing it. And so like by the time we got to the second round, I had to make like the conscious choice to speak very slowly now as a storyteller. And like it was just very strange.
Yeah.
I just imagine him at the end of the night, like, that Jeff guy was fantastic. His Ritalin kicked in about how.
And once it
That
did,
edible
boy,
just
was he on
hit.
it.
But once it did, boy, he was funny. I don't know why they talk like that in Chicago.
Yeah, you know, those
Midwest.
Well,
down
shit.
south Chicagoans.
For those of you following at home, I've now tried the third cookie. Don't worry, I've just broken them. I'm not eating all of them,
No one is judging you. You
I'm
spent
judging
this with
myself.
your own money.
but I've broken into the third one, and I will say, not a fan. It's the one that's like the reverse. So it's here. I'll show you the inside. It's fudge on. It's fudge on the inside.
Really good to me.
But then it's got like chocolate. It's just it's too much and not enough because it's like a natural peanut butter, and then it's a little bit of like a dark chocolate, so it's not as sweet as I want it to be, but then it's also kind of dry because it's more of like a that natural peanut. It's like
it doesn't have enough creaminess in there to balance
I
it.
think it was my least favorite. The chocolate chip was hands down the best.
You make me want to bake so much right now.
You make me wanna bake.
Bake it, Mike. Bake it.
Bake it, baby.
I gotta wash my hands.
You all want to do another game?
Yes! Yes!
We're getting progressively better.
We are, yeah.
This is more than we did last time.
We're going to do a real quick round of some scenes from the internet void. This is a game where we get improvisational prompts filled in from stuff that you all put in our suggestion post during the week, and they're going to have to act that stuff out. So, to get us started, it'll be things that you'd say about a porta potty that you wouldn't want to say about your partner.
That hole stinks.
We've all been inside her when at times were tough.
That line is huge.
There's so many people at this festival. I lost the joke.
If you tip her over, it'll all fall out.
Hold on, I got it back.
Okay.
There were so many people at this festival, I had to go inside her.
Steve-O did a stunt inside of one.
All right, we're going to go on to the next prompt. Bad slogans for birth control.
Have you ever wanted to be anxious all your life? No babies.
Did your promise to pull out fail yet again?
Why have a baby when you can instead be bloated, a little angry, and have hormone issues? Or be perfectly fine? We don't know.
Because coat hangers are painful.
Oh!
Oh!
Yes, that's the game!
Oh my
That's the game!
God.
That was good.
That was very good.
They're painful.
It's always the quiet ones.
In what world? In what world, Jeffrey?
That's true. That's very true.
one thing consistently about me is I have never ever been described as the quiet one.
I shared that. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Ooh, I like Debbie's. Slut safely.
See, that one should have been picked.
Beautiful.
It was very good.
Do you like your sex with a little risk? Plan B. I don't know.
One of these is sugar. You don't know.
All right, moving on. We got some more games coming up for you all. We're going to play a quick round of 3, 5, 7. In this game, Mike can only speak in 3-word phrases. Katie can only speak in 5-word phrases. And Jonathan has to speak in... Someone give me a number in the chat that's in between the number... All right, 12. Jonathan has to speak in 12-word phrases.
That was so fast.
It was very fast. Especially given the delay that this goes through. Like, Brianna knew that I was going to need a number.
Listen, our audience is that good. They know what we need before we do.
Oh, absolutely. So there you go. And to get you all started in this scene, your suggestion comes from Debbie Willis Hamlin. You are in the ER.
It hurts.
You could be a doctor.
It hurts here.
Could you say more symptoms?
It's real simple, Doc. My son woke up this morning feeling funny.
It started bleeding.
Yes, it started bleeding. Wait, you know.
You're interrupting a doctor, hun.
Hun? Hun? Miss ma'am, I will show you, hun. Say that again.
Dad, please stop. Oh.
Never been yelled at before.
Am I dying?
You might be. Now shut up. I'm flirting with the doctor. Bitch face.
Son, could you say ah?
He gets like this, Doc. It's nothing a little Tylenol won't fix.
It's getting
He
dark.
looks a little green, hun.
Here we go again with this hun shit. What the hell? Hun?
I see my past.
Jimmy! Jimmy! No! Don't go toward the light! Jimmy! Don't go!
Light's so warm.
There are only LEDs here. They can't be warm.
Here I go.
That will be $1,000.
And see.
Not me back. Do you take Klarna?
I do. It's 60 cents for the rest of your life.
I will say, when the incident happened, we had a nurse that was like, if you can't pay your bills, she goes, what are they going to do? Repossess it?
I
They'll
mean,
just be
more
like,
than one
"Hey!"
dystopian fiction has based on that.
It's true.
Oh, I did like Repo Man.
Mm-hmm.
Repo Man's very good, in my personal opinion.
Repo, a genetic opera.
Yeah.
I could not get
That's
into
that's what that is. Repo Man is
Repo Man.
taking back body parts.
Yeah.
I will confess, I don't know what I thought Repo Man was until this point, but I don't think it was
It's
that.
a little ambiguous. Maybe he's taking back cars.
Yeah. Y'all ever seen
There was a TV show where they were like repossessing vehicles and stuff like that.
There's a game show.
Mm-hmm.
They did, where you had to answer quiz questions, I think, to to not get your card taken.
God, that would be the funniest thing. It's like you can either pay the hospital $25,000 or you
Yeah.
can go on American Ninja Warrior.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure that was an episode of Doctor Who, wasn't it?
Oh, it could be.
I just imagine being laid up after surgery and they're like, okay, here are your options. Pay the bill or Wheel of Fortune.
This could revolutionize the
I
medical
would risk
industry.
it on the game show.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I want to do before I die is like go be on a game show, like go out to LA where they film it and try and get on.
Do you know something that I think about all the time? And I don't know why I think about this, but I have thought about this multiple times.
Tell me more.
Vanna White is someone that I would love to meet. But the problem is she could walk by me on the street and I wouldn't know it was her.
You would just think, that's a pretty lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I don't know why I think about it. I think it's because on an episode of Drag Race, she was a guest judge. And they set it up where when the contestants walked in, she was on the runway. And they all like walked in because they were dressed up like Vanna White.
Mm-hmm.
And they walked in and they were like, oh my God, Vanna. But there were a couple of them that walked in and they were like, who is this bitch on the runway? And I'm like, I would be one of those people. Because I love Vanna White. If I walked in someplace and like Vanna White is here, I would lose my mind. But if she came and sat down beside me, I would be like, hi. You know, I think about that a lot.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
about
do you think
the unrecognizability.
You've already met her. What if she was at the PA Ren Fair?
Oh, she's sitting at the chair beside me.
You pan over.
My
Vanna
cookie.
White.
She is who delivered my cookies tonight.
It's like undercover boss, undercover Vanna White. But
Oh,
do you think
Kathy? Password. I would love to be on Password. Oh my God. Sorry, Jeff. What were you gonna say? I just got very excited.
He's probably gonna make a game.
No. I was gonna say, do you think that's part of what makes Vanna White so popular? Is like it's part of like the blank face hero. Like Vanna White is just nondescript enough that people can project their own thing onto her.
Sure.
Oh, wow. That's a deep cut. Deep way to look at
And
it.
she's
We're all Vanna.
She's also so linked to Wheel of Fortune that seeing her outside of that context feels impossible.
Mm-hmm.
She's supposed to be a Wheel of Fortune.
It's
Part
like
of the-
seeing your
she's the
teacher.
Who's doing the letters?
It's like seeing your teacher at the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, Vanna White, what are you doing here?
Yeah. So certainly that couldn't be Vanna White. Why would she be here?
Right.
Honestly, next round of bracelets, no more WWJD. WWVWD. What would Vanna White do?
Smile.
Absolutely, and wear a pretty
Point.
dress.
Wear a pretty dress and then do undercover charity work.
Ryan Seacrest is the new host.
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune?
Wheel of Fortune?
Oh, poor bud.
That's what it says.
And when Vanna
hope he
leaves,
ages into
Pat
it. I
Sajak, when Vanna leaves in like 2 years, I think, Pat Sajak is his daughter is taking over for Vanna White.
Oh.
How about
That's
that?
the sitcom. You're taking over for a game show. And you're like, I don't know what to do. What if I ruin this beloved game show for people? And you have to be like taught by the Rocky of game shows. In this case, Vanna White is Rocky.
You got big shoes to fill, kid.
It's just pointing at letters on a board.
You've got to get them right.
I do love the idea of like, which I think they did a sketch of it on SNL with Melissa McCarthy, where you don't know what the letters are, so you just keep like,
Like, no, not that one. No.
especially old form, because now it's all digital. But in the old days when they would have to like spin it, just the idea of like, wait, hang on, no, not that one.
Yeah, she had to have that memorized.
Mm-hmm.
I think another way we could do the Vanna White position is bring back America's Next Top Model, but it's America's Next Top Vanna.
It's like the hunt for the next Elle Woods, but it's the hunt for the next Vanna White. Honestly, I don't think we as Americans talk enough about how difficult Vanna White's job is.
To look beautiful, to be a role model to other beautiful people, to pay attention and schmooze the guest and make Pat Sajak look good.
And remember where all the letters are.
Has anyone watched Countdown, the British show?
The 8 out of 10 cats.
Yeah. There's the full show, but then like the same girl that does the math and stuff is on their show, but she's just a human calculator, and it's incredible.
What's her name?
I can't remember. Oh dang! Hold on. It's count down
Where
math.
you going, Jonathan?
Lady.
Huh?
Where are you going, honey?
I'm just putting a little more milk in my cup.
Do you prefer your milk warmed up, or do you prefer it cold?
Cold.
Same.
You know what I would love? I love the show Taskmaster.
Oh yeah.
I would love to do a birthday party themed around Taskmaster. Like the guests have to all complete tasks.
And you walk maniacally?
Yes, I'll be the guy in the chair.
Okay. All right.
Have to watch your friends give a little show for you.
Like Mary Huff's Survivor birthday party.
Oh my God. It's also kind of like Nice Saw. It's like, solve this riddle for me.
It's my birthday. I've placed your hands inside of razor sharp things. You have to get to a anti-venom that's suspended above your head.
Yeah.
But the more you struggle, the deeper your wrists will be cut.
I got a couple years before 35. I could make that happen.
Beautiful.
Look, I still think you should rent out a mansion Airbnb and have a murder mystery. That would be a great birthday party for you.
I agree.
I will do that for you for your 40th birthday party.
What?
Please.
I will do that for you for your 40th
Get
birthday
that in writing,
party.
Jonathan.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's literally what I was about to say. I was like, my problem is I want to be a part of the mystery. I don't want to write it. I don't want to plan it. But at the same time, I want my friends to be a part of it too. I think I have to do it just independently, like get someone else that none of us know. And then we just all show up.
It'll come together.
All right, gang. We have 3 minutes.
Okay. I was about to say, we got time for one more game.
We got time for one more game. Unless, Mike, you want to go to karaoke.
I'm probably not going to karaoke.
All right. Then, to finish this off, we are going to do an interrogation. Jonathan has committed a heinous crime, but he doesn't know what that crime is. So he's going to go away for a hot second. Mike and Katie.
That's us.
You will be the whoever interrogating Jonathan, trying to get him to own up to the thing that he did. Here is what he did. Jonathan did not return his shopping cart.
Oh my God.
That is evil.
Yeah. Worse than that, he did this atop the giant chicken in Fitzgerald, Georgia.
Uh-oh.
There's a giant chicken in
He'll
Fitzgerald. It's what the town is known for.
He'll know it.
And his accomplice, an accomplice in all of this, it was President Barack Obama.
All right.
So what did he do?
No, he didn't return a shopping cart, but he did it on top of the giant chicken in Fitzgerald, and he did it with Obama.
That's right. All right, I'm going to go away. Jonathan will come back. We'll see what happens.
Well, Lottie friggin' daw, you bet you didn't think you'd wind up at the Aldi security court, did you?
No, I really didn't.
You messed up big time, brother.
Big time.
A big social faux pas. Mostly the scummiest of scum.
It's almost like you got a giant egg on your face.
I do. A giant egg?
No, never mind. Just meaning you're embarrassed. But like, that's our whole thing here at Aldi. We want you to do this, and you're just throwing away money at this point. What are you, Moneybags Magoo?
That's too
Scrooge
many.
McDuck?
That's at 25 cents at a time.
Listen, I was just being kind and passing my buggy off to the next person without getting my quarterback.
Oh.
Did he pass it off?
Did it get past home? I don't think it made it to anywhere good.
My God, he must have seen people coming 2 years from now. That parking lot was empty and you knew it.
Yeah, was it a ghost looking for cookies? No.
Sorry, I
left that 25 cents for anybody to grab. How did you know?
I'm sorry, I didn't feel like returning my cart to the stall.
Didn't feel like it. Isn't that the same old story? Just another dime a dozen criminal. That's why I hate you. At least you told us what you done. That's a step in the right direction.
But you're still a piece of chicken shit. You look like one too.
Chicken shit. Big plucked mother son of a gun.
Are you laughing at our town's mascot?
Chicken shit McGee. I know. Lord, it's just so hard to chant it at the football games.
Here's what I found. Oh, now you've got my Apple Watch looking up a mascot.
They found what you did.
You know how much of a mouthful the Cockwood County chicken shit McGee's are?
Cockwood County. You wish you was Cockwood County.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, thank you so much. You're too kind to me. You wish, Miss, Miss, God, oh dear, Ella, hey.
What he's trying to get at is that your town was last named after a jazz icon, and you're gonna tell me that you're just the chicken shit of this town's mascot?
The peach pit of the country with the biggest cock you ever saw.
Sorry, I hate to sound impertinent, but what am I guessing?
Where you done did it?
Oh, where? Where?
Tell us where you done did it. On what?
I did it. I left the cart out in the peach pit with the big cock. Oh, in Fitzgerald.
Oh, he does remember. But not
you piece of chicken shit.
Chicken shit. I better beat your drumstick, stickhead.
Stickhead?
Biggest breasts I ever saw.
Only this chicken could have shit out you, and I'm sure you gave it a hemorrhoid.
Okay. That's like an unnecessary attack on my personal character. But
you said he would know about this.
I thought he would. We said Fitzgerald, and we've called him chicken shit.
Fitzgerald chicken.
Chicken shit? Am I Debbie Willis Hamlin?
You're still guessing the location. You've narrowed it down.
Only one thing.
The big chicken.
There we go. There we go.
Oh,
biggest breast, biggest cock. There we go. We got it.
But what I don't understand is how you got him involved with you.
He's been retired.
He's just a salt and peppered man trying to lead the land.
Well, he
Joe
shouldn't
Biden?
be. What that? No! He's still doing his job. Some say he's dead, but we don't really know that yet.
Jack?
Who's Joe Biden's best friend?
They got ice cream together, and now he's getting ice cream with you.
Got ice cream all the time. They romped around the White House.
Oh, Obama.
Yes!
Oh!
Surprise! Oh, Obama.
You didn't know that was Obama, just like you didn't know it was Vanna White?
Listen, I've got a little bit of face blindness, okay? It's just he showed up in the Harvey's parking lot looking at the big chicken, and we went inside to get ice cream, and then when we came back out, I was a little busy, so I didn't have time to put my cart away.
I think he gets a death sentence. I don't know.
Or we could just spit on him.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's the scene. And more than that, that's the end of our show. Thank you all so much for doing the show.
What a time.
Those of you watching at home, as always, if you enjoyed what you saw, and even if you didn't, if you're able to send some money to Venmo at the IT Crowd, it greatly helps us keep the show going. we still got to pay a subscription for the StreamYard thing.
I forgot we did that.
Yeah.
The Harvey's parking lot, Leanne. Mama, since you're watching, what's your middle name? I told him it was K, but then I got anxious. Is it K? It's K.
Oh dear.
We all wait on bated breath.
I
It
told
is
you it was
K.
K. I told you it
Well
was K.
done.
You're
Well
a good
done.
son.
And with that, the arc of the show has completed.
The IT crowd.